everyone, my name is SiC and welcome back to Phoenix Point. This is the second episode of our playthrough of the full release of this game, and today we should finish the tutorial and we have entered the geoscape. So we're going to be taught a little bit more, I would say, and then we should enter the game proper. Anyway, the geoscape shows the world in all locations and sites of interest. In the beginning, all you know about is your base, Phoenix Point. Alright, so the controls are basically the same. We will press OK here and we have to open the bases tab. Your base is your stronghold containing all facilities as well as vital resources such as food, materials and tech. Phoenix Point is in bad shape and you need to repair your vehicle bay before you can launch your Manticore aircraft, and it will take some time. Start repair of your vehicle bay on the repair facility button or move the gamepad cursor there and press A. Then return to geoscape and advance time. Alright, so let's press the repair facility button. Now this is of course going to use up some resources, of which we have a finite amount and none incoming. But let's press OK, we need to do this before we can do anything else. Now, heads up, if you want to be a character in the game, please let me know in the comments below and I will rename one of the characters in your honor. I cannot do so yet at the moment, so for now we're just going to advance time. But I already have 2 people who want to be in the game, so I'm going to add them in as soon as possible. But for now, of course, we need to follow the prompts before we can do anything else. Alright, the Manticore. The Manticore is your aircraft for transporting soldiers and exploring the world. The aircraft's crew is shown in the aircraft bar in the bottom of the screen using their soldier class icons. Send your Manticore to the unexplored site on the location and blah blah blah. Yes, I don't need to be reminded of controller controls because I don't use that stuff. Yeah, let's move over here. Exploring a site. Initially, all sites on the geoscape are unexplored, marked with a question mark. You need at least 1 soldier on board an aircraft in order to explore. Exploration takes time and you may get ambushed, so be on your guard. Alright, so we can click on this and press explore. That was actually a double click. I didn't mean to do that, but oh well. And we have entered a scavenging site with enemies there. We can claim some resources, but we need to take out the Pandoran threat. So let's start this mission. When moving next to a low wall, or like in the XCOM reboots, half cover practically is almost no cover, and you always want to be in high cover wherever possible, unless you know the enemy has only melee capabilities. Anyway, I'm curious about all the map types that we will encounter from now on, because plenty more have been added, as well as new parcels, because all the maps are randomly generated, but just like XCOM 2, they consist of blocks. The blocks have been hand-header is procedurally generated. And this is quite cool. We have an animation for landing at our site now, just like in XCOM reboots. Now I keep bringing that up because it is the most because I never played the original XCOM games on DOS, but I did play the reboots, and what I found for myself is that I never really was much of a turn-based strategy player, because it felt cold, it felt distant, and it felt a bit clinical. And XCOM, the reboot, changed that for me, because it was a lot more down to earth. You could zoom all the way in, it was well animated, and for some reason it made it click. It was just a bit more cinematic, and so that's something that I'm looking for when I play a game like this, is I want to have a bit of a cinematic experience so that I can immerse myself better. Anyway, we have 4 soldiers. We have Lise Eclair from before. We have Adrian Tiny Alviso. No, I didn't mean to double click on that. We have Darth Dark One Swiss.
Here.
And we have Babe Sijak also from the tutorial. So this is an assault trooper. We have a sniper. We have
loud and clear.
heavy with a Hell 2 cannon.
Channel open.
And a second assault class. Alright. Alright, so we can move over here to the heavy cover. Now, we need to protect the crates. And we have 1, 2, 3 nearby. So let's zoom out just a little bit. We see an enemy. We have one crabman all the way in the back there. And we have an... well, this seems to be a gas emitter. Or a mist emitter. Let's see, we have 3 more crates over here that we need to protect. No crates over here. No crates over here. Now, this, of course, is the edge of the map. We cannot go beyond it, but these icons here show where enemy reinforcements may enter the map from. So there's quite a few different areas they could potentially come from, even towards our rear. But our priority right now is to move across the map into this direction, because I think most of the enemy crabmen will be situated there, and we need to kill them as quickly as possible, because the more crates we save, the more resources we will get. That makes sense. Alright, so we have an R-front way in the back, but as you can see, when we zoom in, the chance to do any real damage is pretty unlikely. Half of our shots should land within that middle circle, and even that has a lot of wasted space in between the arms, up above the shoulders and so on. However, we could shoot the head of this thing, but for now, I don't think we will do enough damage to actually disable it. So it might be better to move further a little bit. We have some cover that we could enter right there.
Making haste.
Now, what I would like to try and do is get my heavy in a position where we can actually take a first shot at this and disable some of that armor and do some serious damage. Now, let's have a look at where we might best be able to do that. We have, of course, the jet jump. We can do that 2 times, and let's have a look at where we could jump. Well, we could get up onto the roof, but we wouldn't really have a really good cover up here. This guy has a grenade arm and a machine gun, I think, or a pincer and a machine gun. I don't know what this guy has. I can't quite see. But suffice to say, I would want to be somewhere in cover. This guy, however, is very slow. We cannot move far, and we need to get an accurate shot off pretty quickly. So
Here goes.
Oh crap! No, that's a misclick. My mouse has this thing where sometimes I misclick or double click without meaning to, and that is really killing me here now. What is going on with that? Okay, yeah, so that was definitely a misclick. I need to get into cover though, and we will stand by here. That is a problem, a big problem. Alright, so we could move over here and we could potentially take a shot. There's 2 mist emitters, it seems. We need to get into a position though where we can shoot fairly accurately for the next few turns. So if we move over here, we could shoot down this lane. We might be able to hit this guy. We would have cover from that guy over to the right hand side. So I guess we are going to run our sniper forward into high cover. And we are going to put him into standby mode, and then we have Bave C Jack, who is also going to have to run forward a bit. No real chance for accurate shots this turn, sadly. Right, this guy is alerted and is now coming our way. He has a pincer and a grenade arm, but he has used all of his... Oh crap. And here comes the first grenade. Going for the crate, and that was a ton of damage actually. There's also a grenade and a pincer. And he's also going to go for the crate. Now these guys do a fair amount of damage. I don't think we can save all the crates because some are very far away. But we are certainly going to try. Now first, let's start off with our heavy. We have a very good chance of hitting the Mist Sentinel. Now, of course, we want to maximize our chance to hit, so instead of shooting at the head, which might miss, we would be much better served with shooting at the torso, which will maximize our chance to hit. So, there we go. He has become alerted, but we hit it. We did 160 damage. He is dazed. He is preparing though, but he lost some armor. And this guy is going to go into standby mode now.
Receiving loud and clear.
We can move over here. If we stand right there, we cannot shoot. If we move over here, we could shoot, but we wouldn't have cover per se. But again, this guy has a pincer and a grenade arm, so cover doesn't really matter. Until they get machine guns, I suppose. But nonetheless, we are going to move over here. We are going to take a shot and hopefully then still move over into cover after we take a shot. Oh, god damn it. Yeah, this is a little bit annoying. My mouse is being finicky. Anyway, the torso's armor has been damaged. The head still has armor, so we would not kill it. Same for the roots. We might kill it, but it still has armor, so who knows. But if we shoot the torso... yeah, there we go. Let's see what it does. This sentinel goes down. -4 will points for all the enemies, that is good news. And then we need to deal with this enemy towards the back. Oh man. Yeah, we could shoot the arm, maybe. We could disable it. Make sure he cannot use his melee attack on us. Oh, that's a lot of Arthrons to the right-hand side, though. Lots of pincers and grenade arms. That is a bit worrisome. Yeah, so if we move over here, we would probably be able to see this guy pretty well. And I don't think the sniper will be enough to kill him, and we do need to deal some damage. Alright, so that is decent, I guess. So we can shoot the arm, see what it does. We would have been better served with being a tell more to the right, but... well, this is all we can do right now. Let's try and shoot the arm. The head is also still in there, so we might also hit the head, which is interesting. But we disabled his arm, we did a ton of damage. He is bleeding for 10, because his arm got destroyed, and I don't think he has more than 10 hit points left. So this guy should probably bleed out on the next turn. That is very good news indeed. Alright, so... we could, with our sniper, get a shot off on the guy in the distance as well. We should hit him. We might not destroy the pincer, but we have the potential to do 100 damage to 110 damage. The pincer has pretty much 70 hit points worth of damage that needs to be done before it gets destroyed, so we might be able to just destroy it. Yeah, we disabled the head. That's interesting. Yeah, shot past the pincer, we hit him in the head. He is also bleeding for 10 per turn. He seems to have a little bit more though, so he should survive a round. And he might want to shoot again with the grenade arm, if he has the opportunity to do so. Anyway, we're going to move our sniper forward a little bit, and now all of our soldiers have performed actions. So we will end the turn. This guy goes down. That is very good news indeed. We have killed 2 Pandoran creatures. This guy is panicking because he is bleeding out and he got his head destroyed. This guy is focused on the crate. Oh, we have a mind fragger who takes control of our assault class. That is really bad news. Yeah. Luckily for us, though, we have our sniper nearby. The sniper has access to a pistol, and the pistol is accurate enough that we might actually be able to shoot off that mind fragger if we aim carefully. However, of course, if we shoot like this, we would hit ourselves in the head, and we would damage ourselves. We definitely don't want to do that. However, we do need to get rid of that mind fragger. So if we move over here, we could shoot sideways into his head. And yeah, this should kill that mind fragger and return control of our soldier to us without even damaging the head. And indeed we did. That is awesome. Alright, so we could shoot with the pistol, of course, but let's see what we can still do with our sniper rifle. Now, unfortunately, with our sniper rifle, we have used too many points to still be able to shoot it. And that is unfortunate. So we are going to move our sniper back into position where we came from, and I suppose we will have to put it in standby mode. Now, we have 2 crabmen over here, and this guy apparently cannot do anything because he was taken over. Yeah. That's really unfortunate because I would have loved to throw a grenade over here. Right now though, we simply have to go into standby mode, or we actually already was, I suppose. We might still be able to do something with that grenade arm though, or with that grenade though, if we move this soldier over here. So let's have a look. We cannot actually shoot them, but we could throw that grenade and... yeah, we would destroy the crate. We could not throw it all the way over here. That sucks. Alright, so what we can do instead is we have moved over here. What we can do is we can overwatch, because these guys will probably move on. And we will overwatch when they enter that area. Now then, we have another missed sentinel. We can move our heavy forward and try to get a shot off. We need to be from over here though, I guess. Well, no, never mind. That is not going to work out. So what are we going to do? We are going to run over to this area. This guy is going to bleed out. These guys, I don't think are going to be a threat. So, yeah. He's going to run out into the open. He's going to be able to tank some damage. He's quite heavily armored. That crabman goes down. These guys are losing some willpower because of it. And we are going to lose our first crate. This guy starts running over here though. We got that free overwatch shot. We disabled his torso. He is bleeding for 10 damage. But he gets a grenade shot off. Damages our sniper. Oh Jesus. Disable the arm, disable the head. No! Oh, fuck me. That is our first soldier that's dead.
Moving now.
So the heavy is going to move over into that little bit of cover and get a little bit closer. And then we are going to shoot that sentinel. He's not going to be very accurate towards these guys anyway, so... oh man, but one of our soldiers is dead. This guy got injured. He should bleed out on the next turn, so he should not be that much of a threat. However, this does provide us with the opportunity to toss a frag, I suppose. Well, we should have to do it from over here, probably a little bit closer. Yeah, indeed. Alright, so let's go ahead and toss it. And that did a ton of damage on this guy as well. We disabled heads, arms, we caused bleeding. Oh, that is quite good. Alright, so now... sorry. I've been sick for the last few weeks. And that is still affecting me a bit. So these guys are bleeding out. He's going to have to move over here. Now we could snipe one of these guys. Potentially kill it. Let's see though. This guy... which arm got destroyed, I wonder? Because that is quite important. Well, he has a pincer, and he could still move in and finish one of us off. If we switch over to the pistol, we could potentially shoot 4 times. If we're pretty accurate, this guy...
that's it, I'm dead out here.
That's a miss. That's 50 damage though. We might finish it off with the next shot. Nice. And then, this guy is going to bleed out on the next turn. Alright, so we don't have line of sight to the other Arfron. He is just behind that pillar, it seems. Yeah. Alright, well that kind of sucks. This guy is freaking out though. He's bleeding. He lost a lot of willpower. This guy is going to be dead on the next turn. If we fall back...
moving.
We should be safe from his pincer. So this thing is now starting to spread the mist. That is going to reduce our willpower if we are in that area, I think. I don't remember exactly what it does, but it's not good. Anyway, we need to finish it off, and we can do something. So
one less to worry about.
With the heavy. That mist sentinel is down. We can go into standby mode, and now we have this one guy left who is freaking out. But we are going to kill him in service of the Emperor.
Ready to engage.
That is not the story here, but goddammit. I am a Warhammer fan. I love the Emperor of Man. and we are going to do all of this murdering in his service. Down he goes. Alien bastard. That is the last of the creatures on this mission. So we have Lisa Claire, who is dead, unfortunately. We have Adrian Tiny Alviso, who leveled up. Dark One, almost leveled up. We just needed the one more XP point. And Basie Jack just got 63. We protected 5 out of 6 crates, however. We killed all the enemies, and general mission experience is 75, and we also got 3 skill points. Right, let's go back to the Geoscape. Alright, so let's see it from them. Yeah, probably easier said than done. We already lost 1 soldier because of the freaking grenades. That was very unfortunate. They didn't even need line of sight to kill us off. It was just dead on accurate. Anyway, ooh, that looks weird, no? He has arms and legs and... Huh. I've never seen these guys before, but that looks very freaky indeed. Anyway, all surviving crates have been recovered and resources transferred to our stores. 200 materials, 300 food. You got some magazines. Let's see, for the Ares AR-1 assault rifle, the Cypher HG magazine, which is the Phoenix pistol, a medkit, Firebird SR magazine, Odin grenade, and Odin body armor. Oh, that's nice. Alright. Mission rewards and fatigue. On completing a mission, all gathered items and resources are added to your overall supplies. Soldiers get fatigued during battle, losing 1 stamina point per turn, to a maximum of 10 stamina points per battle. When stamina falls below 20%, a soldier will suffer an action point penalty in the next battle. Your soldiers will recover stamina and health while resting at base, as long as the base has a functioning living quarters and medical bay. Return to your base so your soldiers can recover. Alright. Personnel. The personnel roster shows all your soldiers and ground vehicles wherever they are located. You can transfer soldiers by selecting the location button on the right side of each soldier's list entry. You can customize your soldier's appearance and voice by selecting the customization icon to the right of the soldier's name, and we can now select the personnel button and go to the equipment selection. Alright, so Adrian Tiny Alfizo. We can click his equipment button. You can equip your soldiers with new weapons, armor and other items by dragging available equipment from the stores onto the appropriate slots in the inventory section. You can instantly equip or produce items in ready slots by using the plus ammo and plus item buttons. And that is quite useful. The armor selection shows the armor the soldier is wearing for legs, body and head. The mounts section is used for special equipment that can only be attached to the corresponding piece of armor. Right, so basically this guy has heavy armor, which you can see he has the helmet, he has the Golem B body armor. Now we could take the helmet, drag it off into here, and as you can see, he is no longer wearing said helmet. Now, and we can also rename these characters. Now, some of these are backers. Let's see, we have to do everything? Interesting. Right, so our nickname for this character, because this is a heavy character, he has the big gun, the big armor, and someone wanted to be in the game, his nickname is Bastion, and that seems appropriate for a heavy. So, Bastion, Adrian, I don't remember what his last name was already. Alvarez is what will make it. Because why not? Facial hair. Ooh, fancy. Let's go for yeah, the mutton chops. That's it. Of course, we can hide the helmets, but we are going to put it back. Oh, he actually already is wearing it again. Right, so training. Training soldiers. Soldiers can increase strength, willpower and speed, as well as acquire new abilities by spending skill points SPs. If a soldier has used all personal SPs, they can use the Phoenix SPs, which are common for everybody. Soldiers can only acquire abilities for their current level or lower. Upon reaching level 4, each soldier has the option to specialize in an additional class. The last row of abilities represent personal aptitude the soldier is born with. Once you've adjusted your soldier's stats and abilities, go to the research section. Alright, so, Biochemist. All attacks that damage the target also inflict 1 viral damage per bullet. Interesting. Well, we only shoot with 1 bullet, so that might not be all that great. Gain sniper rifle proficiency. Brawler. Bash and melee attacks deal 50% more damage. Well, that's the only real option we have. We have 50 SPs though, and this costs 10, so pretty cheap considering we are going to use it. We cannot get Warcry and so on until we reach level 7 or 3, 4, 5, etc. respectively. Now, we still have a lot of SP left, and this character needs a lot of movement points so that he can be a bit more mobile and a little bit more effective. For that, we need speed. So, yeah, determines how many tiles a character can move in 1 turn. So I want to upgrade this a fair amount, and strength is okay for now. I'm just going to pump some points into this so that he can run a little bit further and still shoot. Right, the other people will not be able to level up. However, we still have another character to add. So, crap. We're just going to call this character Nimster. Actually, that might be a little bit more easier. Bastion. There we go. Nimster and Bastion. The other ones are still going to be Bave, Seajack. That's a little bit of a weird name. These are the only characters we have. Anyway, research. Sorry for the coughing. My throat is acting up, so this might be the last video I'm recording today. Anyway, research projects are critical for improving your capabilities and winning the game. To speed up research, build more research labs. Research requires time, so make sure time is advancing in the geoscape. Research atmospheric analysis. This is the only thing we can research though. We have managed to connect to some of the remaining weather satellites. We should use these to assess the extent of the new mist outbreak. Bonus effects, global mist monitoring system available. Alright. That is now done. Start the atmospheric research project. Alright, so we are just going to continue time.
Research complete.
And now it is complete. Pretty quick. Atmospheric analysis. A reprogramming of our satellite systems has revealed the extent of the new mist outbreak. The origin sites are in coastal sea regions, as in the previous 2 incursions, but the activity level seems higher, posing a serious threat to remaining life on Earth. Havens caught within the mist will be at risk of attack, so we should explore mist-covered regions thoroughly and defend any havens trapped within them. Our geoscape monitoring systems have been updated with current mist coverage. The mist. The mist represents the progression of the Pandora virus as it spreads throughout the globe. The Pandoran mutations will attempt to build colonies on areas of land covered by the mist, which will then attack nearby havens. To meet this threat, you will need to produce equipment, or select the manufacturing button. Alright. Weapons, vehicles and armor are manufactured by fabrication plants, provided the required research has been developed and there are enough resources available. Items take varying amounts of time to produce. To speed up the process, build more fabrication plants. Now we need to manufacture a medkit. Alright. 1 done. We now have 4. Right, yeah. Right, so geoscape. Satellite uplink. Satellite uplinks allow area scans to be initiated, revealing new sites of interest. The more uplinks there are available, the more simultaneous scans can be performed. An area scan can only be performed by an aircraft centered on its location. The scanning zone will expand over time, revealing new sites. Perform an area scan. Alright. So, area scan. The green circle is going to slowly expand, and it is going to show us more. of interest that surround the base. Anyway, tutorial is now complete. Congratulations for completing the tutorial. From here on, it's all up to you to survive, explore, and become humanity's salvation. Check the Phoenixpedia for more information about the game. Now you must find out what happened to the Phoenix project. Research the Phoenix archives. Alright, we have research... Ooh, we have several research things available to us. Autopsies, Miss Sentinel autopsy, the Phoenix archives, and Haven recruitment protocols. We can now recruit soldiers from Havens. Yeah, I think this should be the priority because we already lost a soldier. The leader of a reconnaissance team has proposed that we attempt to recruit capable people from the Havens. They might not share the technological know-how of Phoenix Project operatives, but have been battle-hardened by the horrors of the world. Yeah. We are definitely going to do that, and after that we are going to research the Phoenix archives. We have discovered a batch of encrypted files on the mainframe of the newly reclaimed Phoenix base. According to the file names, these are the Phoenix archives, or what remains of them. Right, so after that... And then I suppose we could do with the Arthron autopsy. Arthrons are among the earliest Pandorans encountered, and they are the most numerous. They have multiple mutations to adapt to different combat rules. Alright, so that is enough for now, I would say. And we will continue a little bit longer until we have finished this green circle, I guess, or the research is done. That is probably going to happen first. And here's the mist.
Research complete.
Haven recruitment protocols. We have created a set biometric and psychophile tests in order to identify potential recruits. We need to locate havens with leaders favorable to our cause and barter any resources they want in order to secure our recruitment choices. It will probably be cheaper and easier for us to get recruits from havens with higher populations. Recruiting soldiers. Recruiting is vital in order to achieve victory. In order to recruit, send your aircraft to a haven with a recruit soldier icon next to it. You will need to zoom in to see them. Then select haven info from the side menu and press the recruitment button. You can only recruit if you have enough resources and the haven leader has a positive attitude to Phoenix. Well, so far we haven't really encountered anyone. Haven trade protocols. Interesting. Some trade between havens occurs, but it is difficult and a dangerous process. With our access to transportation, we are in a unique position to assist the different settlements by providing supplies. This might be a perfect opportunity to establish trade relations that would benefit all sides. Yeah, we're not going to do that for now, but we are going to continue the search and the research. I didn't quite catch if the area scan cost resources, so I kind of just... Ooh, Disciples of Anu started research, mutation technology. Synedrian started research. Well, everybody started some research, basically. The Phoenix archives now. After recovering the base and analyzing the data banks that have been left functional, it is clear that Phoenix Point is now the only operating Phoenix base. There may be other bases out there, but we will need to find them and bring them back online. There is no sign of Randolph Symes III, but he has left something potentially useful for us. Well, the game just froze, but it was going to show me a cutscene. I didn't get to see it because I was messing around with the PC, figuring it would completely crash and I would lose progress on my video. That might have happened, I'm not sure yet. At any rate, let's see. Whatever happened to Dr. Symes? Randolph Symes III's notes indicate the existence of a private retreat owned by the Symes family, used as a place of meditation and research. It may contain information that could help us understand what Symes was trying to achieve in his final days. Site added to Geoscape, the Symes retreat. We should send our operatives to investigate. Alright, so that will be over here. An exploration site. Anyway, before the game crashes some more, we are going to put a cut in here. But please leave a like and a comment below if you enjoyed this content and wish to see more. And I will see you guys for whatever video I do next.